Financial goals. These are things that will make us move away from these money traps that we have in our lives, especially in our mid-30s. So today we are going to look at things, I call them money traps, that have trapped our finances in our mid-ages, that we were meant to invest our finances, but we failed to do so because we lacked this knowledge. So for those of us who are in those ages, the age between 25 years to 40 years, this is the right age for you to invest. This is the right age for you to plan for your finances. But many times we fail to do so just because we are following our peers to acquire this and this, and these things are not of importance to our lives at that time. But at this age, if you are in 40s, now you realize if you had done ABCD, your life would have been different at this particular time. So if you are new to this channel, kindly watch to the end, subscribe, like, and share. You can also leave a comment for me. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. This is a home for you. So we are going to look at the things that has been trapping our finances in those ages. For those of you who are in the mid age of between 25 and 40, please take note of these things and don't repeat the mistake that most of us have made. So number one is failure to have financial goals. Everybody in life is working. You need to have a financial goal. And by working, I don't mean working in office. Also, if you have your own personal business, working in your business, that is work. So anybody who's generating income, let me use that word. Anybody who's generating income, be it through work or through business, you should set financial goals for yourself. If you lack the discipline to set your financial goals, trust me, you'll be trapped in these things. You'll end up spending your money to things that you don't need. You'll end up spending your money on wants and not needs. Then you'll come to realize later on in life that you wasted opportunity and money on things you did not need. Number two thing is acquiring a house you cannot afford. If you're staying in a one-bedroom house, don't change a house to a two-bedroom if your situation has not changed. If you're still staying alone, please maintain that house. If you're staying in a bedsitter and you're comfortable with that, stay in that house. Achieve some things in life before you move to that bigger house that you want to have. Or at least change your status. If you are a lady and you are marrying, you can now move to a bigger house with your partner. If you are bachelor and you are marrying, also consider you can now consider to move to a more spacious place. If you are staying in a certain estate, don't move to a high-end estate when nothing has changed in your finances. If nothing has changed, please maintain where you are. Don't move houses. And if you are in those high-end places and you are renting, don't jump into a mortgage when you are not ready to finance it or to service it. Always assess your financial position before making up such a major decision like buying a house or changing a house, moving from one place to another. Don't go with flock. Let your peers not influence you by telling you how this estate is good, where is the availability of this and this. If you've been staying wherever you are and you are alive, you are healthy, you are sound, why not continue staying there? Don't follow others. Always be yourself. Always assess yourself. Make your own personal decision. The other thing is not having high income skill. We all have some skill. God has blessed us enough. But many times we are killing the other part of us. That is the talent part of us. Or where we have a skill that we acquired in college or in university. Even if you train, for example, as a financial person or an accountant, at least you could be having a skill, things like photography, video editing, you could be a comedian or something. Make proper use of that other skill. When you make proper use of that other skill, it will give you another so it will be another source of income. Convert it into another source of income to add on your job or your business. By doing that, you'll be stable financially and you'll have enough to save for your future. Make proper use of this age because you are strong and energetic. Okay. Another thing is, don't buy a car when you're not ready to maintain it. Because all your colleagues in the office or all your neighbors at your business places are parking their cars, in fact, in front of your business, it should not trigger you to buy a car. Buy a car after assessing yourself financially and knowing that you are ready to acquire or to service the car. Don't buy a car when you are not ready to service it. For those who are driving, you know very well, a car needs fuel, a car needs service at some point. A car will need washing, and a car will need so many things. You can have an accident and it will need some spare parts. So a car is not an asset per se. It could be a liability to others. So please, before you buy a car, make sure you are ready to service it. You cannot spend money on a car when your child has been sent home for school fees. So try and balance these things. You cannot buy a car when you don't even have a house in the village. So please, make sure you assess your financial position before acquiring such items. The other thing, at that age, most people lack financial literacy. What do I mean by that? There are so many financial institutions in the country, of which they've now simplified things and come up with apps to our phones where we can access loans anywhere and comfortably. So before you reach out for any loan from any financial institution, please make sure that you have a proper or valuable investment that you want to use on with your loan. At that age is the age when majority of people are getting married. So don't take a loan for a wedding. A wedding is not an investment. If you love someone and you have to get married, if you don't have enough money for a wedding, go to the AG. If not, go to your pastor to be prayed for. Just do a simple thing. God will bless your union. Don't take money to invest in a wedding. Don't take a loan to invest in a wedding. Take a loan when you need to invest in something that will repay that loan itself. If not, you can buy something like a land. Of course, a land will not repay a loan. If you are buying a land, make sure you are ready to buy that land at that particular time or point in life so that you have enough money to service that loan. If not, don't take that loan at that point. Just save, continue saving in the circle. When the right time comes, you take that loan. The other thing that is trapping our monies is a poor financial management or failure to invest. At this age, we are supposed to manage our finances very well. Because I'm assuming majority of the people below 35, most people are not married. Just a few are married. With the current trend in especially in Kenya here, when you do your research, you will realize that most people below 35 are not married. Is when others are marrying. So meaning even those who are married don't have children or they have one child. So please, at that time, then you don't have many requirements or many things needing your finances. So please, manage your finances well. If you come together as a couple, you should be open enough to discuss your finances so that you know what amount each one will be bringing together at the end of the month so that you settle your bills and you are left with something to save individually, not as a couple. You can save as a couple depending on your own understanding, but individually always have something for yourself. So please manage your finances and start investing at that point in life. Do a proper research of projects you can invest in, then you can invest your finances. Another way is reaching out for an investment policy from insurance companies. If you really need this, kindly let me know from the comments. I can guide you. But always consider to save your monies when you are at this point in your life. If you lack that discipline, consider saving in an insurance or in a circle. That one should be considered very much, because it will get to a point in life when you will realize there's some monies that you wasted, especially those people who come across money on daily basis. There are some jobs that enable someone to get some money or make some small monies in their workplace. So if you are having that kind of job, don't take it for granted now. It will come a time that you will wish you knew. Don't please people with your money when they've not asked for it. Don't go pleasing relatives, buying gifts, buying this and that. It will come a time when you'll need those gifts. Nobody will give them to you. It will come a time you'll need these parties. No one will invite you. So don't waste your money partying, creating birthday parties, big ones. You celebrate very major celebrations for birthdays, for, I don't know, baby what, for bridal, wherever. If you are not in a position to do those things, please save your money. Just get married like any other person. Just celebrate, buy a cake and eat. If you don't even have that money, your budget is not allowing you to buy a cake, thank God for another new year. Pray to God and you will survive like any other person. In fact, nobody will notice you had a birthday unless you tell us. If you don't tell us, nobody will realize. And we shall keep on thanking God for you. So don't waste your money on such things. You want to please people to come and celebrate. They drink, they eat, they go. When it comes, it will come a time in life you will regret doing that. Because those people you are inviting, they are saving their monies elsewhere. They'll just come eat from you every year. But it will come a point in time you lack that money and you will regret when these people have invested a lot and start envying them. I'm telling you now, take note of it. Save your monies. Plan your finances well. Don't set money traps for your life. Live a day at a time. Make life easy for yourself. Don't strain yourself with things you cannot handle. Just live your life as it is. That is it for today. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please watch to the end, subscribe, like, and share.